Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into one of the most exciting upcoming releases in the world of luxury smartwatches, the TAG Heuer Connected Calibre E5. Now, this isn't just another smartwatch with a fancy logo. This one might finally be the moment where true luxury meets cutting-edge tech, where craftsmanship and next-gen innovation finally shake hands. And from everything we've been hearing, the Calibre E5 could be a serious leap forward not just for TAG Heuer, but for luxury wearables as a whole. For years, TAG has been known for creating some of the most beautifully designed smartwatches out there. Sleek cases, premium materials, and that unmistakable Swiss style. But under the hood, let's be honest, they've often lagged a bit behind. The older connected models looked incredible, but their internals weren't quite up to the same level. The hardware design was luxury. The performance? Not so much. But that's where the Calibre E5 changes everything. This isn't a small upgrade. This is a watch that could redefine what a premium smartwatch should feel like. And it's not just about that iconic tag look anymore. It's about power, performance, and pushing wearable technology forward in ways we haven't seen from a Swiss brand before. Let's start with what's shaping up to be one of the biggest leaps for the connected series. The processor. According to multiple leaks and early reports, TAG Heuer is finally ditching the old Snapdragon or 4100 Plus platform and jumping straight into the Snapdragon W5 Gen 2. And that's massive, because if you follow the world of wearables at all, you know the difference between those two chips is like night and day. Now, both technically use ARM Cortex, 53 cores, but the new Gen 2 chip is built on a 4nm process. That's way smaller, which means far more efficiency. It runs cooler, uses less power, and can maintain peak performance without throttling, something older Wear OS watches struggled with. What does that mean for you? It means smoother animations, faster app launches, better multitasking, and more consistent battery life. No more stuttering when switching between tiles or apps. No more lag when raising your wrist to check the time. It just works fast, efficient, and reliable. And here's where things get really interesting. The W5 Gen 2 platform also supports satellite connectivity. Now, that's something we've only seen in a handful of cutting-edge devices like certain Garmin and Apple models. If TAG Heuer implements it here, it could be a game-changer for outdoor enthusiasts, travelers, or anyone who wants to stay connected in remote areas where your phone might not have service. Imagine being on a mountain trail or a yacht, still getting key data through satellite. That's futuristic luxury. Could we actually see that feature in the Calibre E5? Nothing's confirmed yet, but it's definitely within reach. And honestly, with TAG's reputation for bold innovation, I wouldn't be surprised if they went for it. Now let's talk about the part that's got everyone buzzing, the display. For years, TAG Heuer has reportedly been working closely with AU Optronics to develop a micro-LED display for their watches. And rumor has it, the Calibre E5 might finally be the debut device for that breakthrough tech. If that's true, we're about to see something really special. Micro-LED technology has been called the future of display tech. It combines the best of both OLED and traditional LED panels. You get insane brightness, incredible color reproduction, and phenomenal energy efficiency, all without the burn-in issues that OLED can sometimes face. Basically, it's a display that looks amazing and lasts longer. If you've seen what Garmin did with the Fenix 8 Pro's micro-LED panel, you already know how big this could be. All of this actually mean for the future of luxury smartwatches? Well, for starters, it means TAG Heuer is no longer just relying on its name or aesthetic appeal. They're stepping directly into the arena with tech giants like Apple, Samsung, and Garmin. And they're doing it with a uniquely premium touch. Their long-running partnership with Google is expected to continue, meaning the Calibre E5 will likely run Wear OS 5, the same updated version found on high-end Samsung and Pixel watches. That's important because Wear OS has matured a lot over the past couple of years. It's faster, more efficient, and finally feels refined enough to compete with the Apple ecosystem. With Wear OS 5 on board, E5 owners can expect smoother performance, more reliable syncing, and better battery optimization. Google's fitness tracking and voice assistant features have also improved massively. Combine that with TAG Heuer's elegant design and high-end materials, and you've got something that merges practicality with prestige. A watch that feels every bit as smart as it looks. Now, speaking of looks, let's talk design because this is still a TAG Heuer after all. The Calibre E5 is expected to continue that unmistakable aesthetic. Polished metal surfaces, bold geometry, sapphire crystal glass, and the kind of mechanical detailing that makes you stop and admire your wrist. You can practically feel the craftsmanship just by glancing at the case. And based on leaks, it looks like TAG isn't holding back this time. Expect variations in stainless steel, black DLC titanium, and possibly even rose gold PVD finishes. The straps? They'll likely offer the same customization options TAG fans love. Rubber, leather, nylon, and steel bracelets, all easily swappable to match your mood or outfit. And let's be honest, half the fun of owning a TAG is how it looks and feels. You can wear it to a boardroom meeting, a tennis match, or a night out. It fits right in everywhere. But what's exciting here is that this isn't just another luxury smartwatch with good looks. For once, the inside seems to match the outside. You've got top-tier processing power, a potentially revolutionary micro-LED screen, better battery management, and one of the most mature smartwatch operating systems out there. So, what kind of battery life can we expect? While TAG hasn't shared official numbers yet, the combination of a 4nm chip and micro-LED tech could easily deliver 2 full days of heavy use, maybe even more in low-power modes. That's a significant jump for TAG's connected series, which historically struggled to get beyond a day of real-world use. Add fast charging into the mix, something TAG has consistently improved upon, and you're looking at a watch that keeps up with your lifestyle instead of constantly begging for a charger. Now, let's circle back to what this really represents. The TAG Heuer connected Calibre E5 isn't just about a new processor or a fancy screen. It's about evolution. It's about a luxury brand finally catching up to, and potentially surpassing, the tech that drives the industry. For years, companies like Apple and Samsung dominated the conversation around what a smartwatch could do. TAG Heuer is reminding the world that luxury can innovate too. That elegance and engineering don't have to live in separate worlds. And it's not just for tech geeks or fashion lovers. This watch speaks to both audiences at once. You've got the precision and style of Swiss watchmaking meeting the innovation of Silicon Valley. That's not something you see every day. Of course, we can't ignore the elephant in the room: price. TAG Heuer watches have always carried a premium, and this one will be no different. Based on previous connected models, we're likely looking at prices starting around $1,600 to $2,500, depending on materials and configuration. That's not cheap, but then again, luxury never is. The real question is whether this time, the performance and technology finally justify the price tag. And honestly, from what we're seeing so far, it just might. If TAG pulls this off, if the Calibre E5 delivers everything these leaks promise, it could be the first luxury smartwatch that genuinely feels next generation. Not just something beautiful sitting on your wrist, but something that earns its place there. Imagine it. A watch with the soul of a Swiss chronograph, the power of next-gen silicon, the brilliance of a micro-LED display, and the intelligence of Wear OS 5. That's not just a wearable. That's a statement piece for the digital age. So what does that mean for the competition? For brands like Garmin, Montblanc, and even Apple, it means there's a new player in the high-end performance space. TAG Heuer isn't chasing anyone anymore. They're leading their own lane. This could very well be the model that bridges the gap between the traditional watch world and the future of connected luxury. From golf courses to gala dinners, from the racetrack to the boardroom, the Calibre E5 looks like it's built for people who don't compromise. People who expect beauty and brains in one package. And if that micro-LED rumor turns out to be true, we could be witnessing the dawn of a new era for luxury smartwatches. At the end of the day, the Calibre E5 isn't just a tech upgrade. It's a philosophical shift for TAG Heuer. It's a brand saying, we're not just about tradition anymore. We're about transformation. And that's what makes this release so exciting. It's not about adding more apps or gimmicks. It's about redefining what luxury means in a connected world. So yeah, this isn't just another pretty smartwatch with a TAG logo on it. Between the micro LED display, the Snapdragon W5 Gen 2, improved power efficiency, and a refined Wear OS experience, this could be the most advanced TAG Heuer connected yet. A timepiece that looks as good as it feels and finally performs like a watch from the future. And if TAG delivers everything these leaks and whispers are hinting at, the connected Calibre E5 might just be the luxury smartwatch to beat in 2025. Elegant, powerful, and forward-thinking. Exactly what a TAG should be. So what do you think? Is TAG Heuer finally catching up to the tech world, or is this just another high-priced collector's piece? Would you pay $2,000 for a smartwatch if it meant having that perfect mix of design and technology? Let me know down in the comments. I'm curious to hear your take. If you enjoyed this deep dive and want to stay up to date on all the latest in wearable tech and luxury design, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and ring that notification bell so you don't miss what's next. Because trust me, the world of smart luxury is just getting started. Until next time, stay sharp, stay stylish, and, as always, stay connected. This is your channel name, signing off. Peace.